Hey B, it's Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Now let's talk about Jocelyn's Cabaret. I got the opportunity to watch season 1 of Jocelyn Cabaret, and it was pretty good. It was interesting. I'll be honest, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is a cabaret, okay? It sounds like it's just Jocelyn's performance. She's just trying to select a few ladies to put on stage with her that's going to be able to perform with her. That's what it sounds like she's doing. Now, we did learn in this season 2, she brought back two ladies that was kind of robbed of an opportunity based on how the season ended, with Jocelyn putting hands on one of the girls, not the two girls that she brought back, but some of the other ladies, okay? That kind of put a halt to a lot of things. We see that she brought back Lucky and Sapphire, and I must say, Lucky looks beautiful in her confessional. She looks really, really good. I love the high ponytail. Makeup was on point. She looked very cute. I was like, come on, Lucky. Okay, you better do the thing, girl. We see you, honey. Yes. When I see Sapphire, Sapphire makes me think of Tokyo Toni for some reason. Very pretty lady, very pretty lady. But she gives me Tokyo Toni and how Tokyo Toni would have looked kind of like, you know, a few years ago or something. So yeah, she gives me that vibe. But so far, I like the vibe of Sapphire. She's cool. I like the vibe of Lucky. She's cool. I also like the vibe of another new lady that we'll talk about. Her name is Boss Tech. She is like a paint artist, a body paint artist, where she's worked with a lot of different celebs and a lot of different people. That's what pays the bills for her. And she models around in her body paint. And I liked her because I think she's gonna have a good personality. We gonna see, because she's close with one of the white girls that I ain't really feeling. So we just gonna see. And the fact that you would befriend her makes me kind of look at you a little sideways about your character a little bit, even though I like your personality. It's like, Now, I will say, I love that when Boss Tech came in, she had her hair done. Hello? She had her hair done. She looked good. A lot of them ladies look ran down and through there. Do you hear what I say? I was like, oh, girl, what is this, honey? What did you go out there and choose? Boss Tech looked like she was the only lady that really had it pulled together. So like I said, I was not sure about a whole Jocelyn Cabaret, so it seems like this is just a performance of a compilation of songs by Jocelyn, and she's going to have the ladies on stage performing with her. This time, she said that she's going to give 4 lucky ladies the opportunity to go on stage with her. In addition to that, she's going to pick one lady that's going to win $10,000. Then she's going to take all 4 ladies, I believe she said, into the next season in Las Vegas. So I don't know if they're just going to go to Las Vegas or if she's going to take the Jocelyn Cabaret out to Vegas. So we shall see. We meet a few ladies like Chanel Stowe, and I hope I said her name right, but she wasn't really giving me a whole lot. I don't think I really learned a lot about her, as my notes next to her name are completely blank. She looks like an average girl, you know. She may be a sweet girl, but she's real close with, who's the next girl we gonna meet? Miss Blueface Barbie, and that's the one that I cannot get with. Blueface Barbie is a white woman that's had a lot of work done to her face. And I'm like, girl, you look damn near unrecognizable. What did you look like before? Because these big lips and them big ass teeth and the skeleton face, I just could not get with it. And the tattoos all over the place. I was like, what's going on over here, girl? Okay, not with the black girl accent. What's happening over here, honey? Okay, ooh, I was not featuring her. Homegirl said that she's a HOE. She said she's not a stripper from my understanding. She said she don't pick her money up off the floor. She picks it up off the dresser. She said she get paid thousands of dollars to chill with old men. I said, girl, I can't take it. I can't. But if you like it, who am I? Good luck. We also meet a young lady by the name of Big Lex. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all right off the bat, Big Lex is very unhappy. I don't care what Big Lex goes out there and say, how much I'm happy, girl. I look like this, I'm this and that, I'm going, everything is good in my life, and I did it. No, man, we're going off your actions. Your actions show that you are a very unhappy woman deep down inside, okay? And just like Miss Natural said, you're ugly on the outside and the inside. She is correct. But again, this is first impression. I'll have to see how you are as the show carries on, okay? Big Lex says she like to pop that coot, honey, and she ready to pop that coot all over the ladies. And we like, Okay, girl. She said that she's not a fan of Blueface Barbie because her face is just swole. Like, everything about her just looks big. So what's going on? Like, she needs to go back and get some things sucked. Okay, she needs to get it together. And I was like, girl, I'm with you when you're right on that. I'm with you when you're right on that. Big Lex also goes on to talk about how she is all for women empowerment. And I'm like, girl, when I looked throughout the episode, I said, no, man, what women are you referring to that you're trying to empower? Because I didn't see any of that in this episode. Somebody lied, girl. I think it was you. Next up, we meet a young lady by the name of Aqua. Okay, Aqua says that she's been living in her car for 2 years, but she also has a sugar daddy that's 67 years old, and she's been with him on and off for 3 years. And I'm kind of like, girl, you've been with your sugar daddy for 3 years? So I was with Jocelyn when Jocelyn said, girl, how does this work? You got a whole sugar daddy, but you living in your car? Where do they do that at? No, ma'am, that's not no damn sugar daddy. Okay, that's a salt daddy or something. I don't know what you got over there, but he is not looking out for you. Now, after introducing us to a few of the ladies, Jocelyn comes out, greets the ladies, have them come inside, break down the plans for them as far as the 10,000 and going to Las Vegas and the next season and everything. Then we see Miss Aqua, the same lady up here that says she been living out of her car. She got a sugar daddy she been dealing with for 3 years, on and off. We see her up here tearing up, Miss crying, okay? As Jocelyn is talking. Jocelyn said, come to the front. What's going on with you while you up there crying? What's the debt about? What is it? Why you crying? And she was like, it's a real nigga shit out here in these streets. It's just real nigga shit out here in these streets because the gutter is like really low. And you have to really do a lot of things, to get out of the gutter. And it's a lot, like aborting twins, sleeping with niggas, doing all this and that. Then you got Big Lex in the back like, ooh, double homicide. Girl, why you said that? So then here go Aqua looked at her and said, bitch. Oh my God. I was like, y'all, this is a lot already. This is a lot. So I want to know from Aqua. She said that she got pregnant by this man who she thought was going to be there for her and ended up deciding to just skate out on the plug literally twice as she was pregnant with the twins. And since he no longer wanted to be with her, she decided to go ahead and abort the kids. But you just said that you was with your sugar daddy for 3 years on and off. And he's white and he's Italian. So the twins that you were pregnant with, were they his? And if so, you should know a 67-year-old don't want no motherfucking children. So what was that about, okay? And that's what I wanted to know. Who did you get pregnant by? Because you said you devoted your life to this person. And then you also talked about how much you loved your sugar daddy. So you got pregnant by him, the same man that had you sleeping in your car. Yikes. That's a lot, okay? Girl, I can't tell a woman what to do with her body, whether to abort or not, but if that was the best decision you felt you needed to do for you, especially if it was about this 67-year-old man that also got you living in the car, girl. Jocelyn then wanted to know who the hell was the person that said double homicide. She had her come to the front. People said, who are you? Tell us who you are. Big Lex. And Big Lex decided to, give her 2 cents and tell us who she is and what she's about, but nobody really cares. Big Lex comes off as she just needs attention. She needs a lot of attention. She needs all eyes on her. She needs to be the life of the party. Big Lex just gives me so many insecurity issues. It's ridiculous. And just unhappiness about herself that she got to be loud all the time because she needs all of the attention. And it makes me just feel like she's not 100% secure with herself. We go on to meet a lady named Miss Natural. Miss Natural happens to be a porn star. She says that she likes sucking on DIC and she likes eating the coot too. At the same time. That's what she likes to do. She also lets us know that back in the day, she had an abortion, not at her choice, but she was at a dance school, like a dance academy or something. She went to have an abortion, like I said, not by her choice. She had the abortion, and after that she had to relearn how to walk again. So I was just kind of like shocked by that. It's like, wow, okay. Ooh, that's crazy. You had an abortion, then you had to learn how to walk. It makes me wonder if they even did it correctly. Obviously they did not, if you had to relearn how to walk again. And I wonder how far along was she when that happened to her. We also meet a girl named Lexi Blow. Then we go on to meet Yummy P. Yummy P is very tiny, but her voice is so soft and sexy and just, hi, I'm Yummy P. And I'm such and such. I'm like, okay, Yummy. We see you, honey. Okay, Miss Yummy Girl. She said she from Long Beach, California. Now, some of these girls in this group are hoes, and some of them are just strippers. And I'm trying to figure out who's who and what's what and why. Why? But okay, if that's how you get your money, girl, get your coin. Now we see Sapphire and Lucky got a room together. They're gonna be sharing a room, look like it's his own apartment. So before they can really get in their room good, they hear argument. Who do they hear? Who do they see when they get downstairs? Big Lex arguing with Aqua, Boss Tech, and who else was it? It was Chanel and Blueface, the Blueface Barbie, white girl. Yes. So they up there all arguing with Big Lex, and this is the reason why I think that she feels like she has to always be the center of attention. You up here arguing with all of these girls out of nowhere about what? About nothing. Really, I know that Aqua was still upset about the abortion comment when she said double homicide. You know, she was still sensitive about that. She was still upset and triggered by that. So that's kind of how some of the conversation or the argument got back started. And Big Lex was just trying to go at everybody. She went at Aqua. She went at Blueface Barbie. She went at Boss Tech. But I love how Boss Tech was bossing up our ass and clowning the shit out of her, joking on how she look and everything, and then she tried to say Chanel looked broke or something like that, and the girl said, well, smile. She told her to smile, honey. Let us see your grill, honey. Since you want to talk about what's going on with me, let's talk about what's going on with you. Since I look busted, I want you to smile and show your teeth, okay? And then everybody can look busted, okay? We're going to start with you, though. All right, so I really appreciated that. What I also like to see later on was Boss Tech go in her room, and this is the painting, the girl with the paint body stuff. She go in her room. She said that, you know, she don't need a bag. She is the bag. She brought her own bag. She spilled out all that money. She brought $10,000 in ones, threw it on the floor, and rolled around in it. And I said, see, that's why I like her. She came looking together. Her wig was on point. She was cute. She got her own coin. A lot of the women came and they need the money, but she really don't need the money, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't really mad at it while she's there. So I like her, but again, she is cool with Blueface Barbie. And it's just I'm just gonna see, because I ain't no fan of Blueface at all. But we just gonna see how the season rolls out. Because if you more team Blueface, girl, I'm probably gonna be like, I don't know about you no more. Okay, but so far I like Boss Tech, but we're gonna see how it goes. It's just the first episode. Now the girls are still arguing, right? Miss Natural runs and gets up in Big Lex's face, snaps off on her because she's tired of hearing to talk about abortion and stuff, because of course she too had to have one. And she's just tired of hearing her mouth, so she gets in her grill. Jocelyn comes out, stands on the table with her cup of noodles. I said, come on, Jocelyn, for the cup of motherfucking noodles in your hand. Talking about how she was trying to take a motherfucking shit. Yes, a SHIT. Yes, she was trying to take one of those. And I was just cackling because I'm looking at her bodysuit and I'm like, that is so nasty. I hope you ain't got no turd stuck to the back of that outfit. I hope you ain't got no residue on that top and you had to throw it on there. Girl, it was just a lot. I was like, why is you telling these people I'm trying to take a SHI? Y'all out here acting like a fool. Ooh, honey, you should have just finished. You should have let security take care of them girls. You finished before you come out. And was you eating them cup of noodles while you was on the toilet? What was that about, honey? You trying to take a SHI, you hit an argument, and you got your cup of noodles? Girl, what is this? I was concerned. So when Jocelyn is outside, she's trying to get the girls to calm down and everything. Miss Natural gets up again and start cussing Big Lex out, telling her, you already know what you're here for. Shut the fuck up, sit down, and do what you came here to do. We don't need all that extraness. And so Big Lex decides to call Miss Natural Jocelyn number 2. So Miss Natural said, well, girl, that's fine. I'll be Jocelyn number 2 all day. And then she starts to break into dance. She starts to do this whole routine on Miss Big Lex, and it was hilarious because she was doing the thing. Miss Big Lex tried to do what Miss Natural did, and she couldn't even do it. It was so funny. It was hilarious. Like, you got all this mouth, you talking all this junk, but you can't dance worth nothing. But okay. And Miss Natural goes on to tell her, girl, I'll be Jocelyn number 2 all day. But you will never be, because you ugly on the inside and you ugly on the outside. And I said, absolutely, I appreciate that. You are so correct. You are so correct. This girl is clearly unhappy. Clearly unhappy. And she can't say nothing different. Like, just unhappy. So after the girls are trying to battle it out with dancing, we see Aqua ends up taking a break to go outside to sit down, because honestly, Aqua is depressed. She's depressed about that man leaving her. I don't even know if it's so much as her being depressed about the twins. And I like the question Jocelyn asked. She said, girl, Are you really sad and you want to hurt yourself because you aborted your kids, or are you really wanting to hurt yourself because that man that you got pregnant by don't want yours? And I was like, I think it's the latter. I think it's because the guy doesn't want her, because she put in her mind that life was going to be a certain way with him, and he hit her with a curveball, and she didn't like that at all. So yeah, she aborted those kids. He said of her and them kids. Now she's at a place where she wants to harm herself, and Jocelyn's like, get all of that out your head. That's silliness. Like, if I chose you for a reason. Okay, know that I'm here if you need to talk. My man is here if you need to talk. You're not in this by yourself. Okay, so let's get beautiful. Let's get those thoughts out of our head. Let's get positive, and let's do the damn thing. So Jocelyn tried to motivate her the best way that she could. So next thing you know, you see Barbie sitting down with Chanel, and she tells her, like, girl, you know, I'm gonna expose Lucky tonight because, you know, I'm familiar with Lucky, because one time she had DM me or whatever like that. And long story short, girl, you know, my man was pimping her out. She was being pimped by my man. How you gonna be pimped by my man and you got a boyfriend too? Like, what kind of stuff is that? But it's cool because I'm gonna expose her tonight. Meanwhile, you see Lucky talking to Sapphire, and she's just saying that, you know, I'm familiar with a Blueface Barbie, and I feel like she and I gonna hit heads at one point. She gives her the backstory about how, you know, they kind of had conversations about them working together, and she wanted to only work with Blueface until Blueface told her, well, you know, my man is going to be involved as well. And Lucky wasn't really sure about that because things always get awkward when a man gets involved. So she wasn't really feeling that. She said one night they were hanging out by the pool, and Blueface was looking at her all seductively, and she wanted her to come over, and Lucky was like, nah, I'm good. And she ends up leaving the pool and peacing out. So later on, we see Chanel, Blueface, and we see Boss Tech sitting down, right? Jocelyn comes out, she sits with the girls, and that was Blueface's moment to try and expose Lucky. She brings up Lucky, like, you know, I got to tell you about some of these girls, you know, they fake, they fries or whatever like that. And Jocelyn says, really, are you sure? Are you serious? Are you still talking about Lucky? You know, are you talking about Lucky? I think Lucky's good. Like, she's here for a second time. Like, you know, I like Lucky or whatever. And that's when Blueface was like, nah, you mean Unlucky? So the whole time, Lucky is hearing her motherfucking name being talked about. So she comes over to have a seat. She's like, okay, so what's up? What's good? What's up? What's good? Honey, let's talk about it. You know, I want to be in the conversation. Blueface said, nah, you can go over there. Lucky said, no, but I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to sit right here and we're going to talk about it. Okay, so what's really going on? And Jocelyn says, well, I just want to know what the problem is. And Lucky says, well, I just feel like this BIT don't really want to like me for whatever reason. Like, you know, she's pressed about me. That's when Blueface said, but didn't you sit up there and say that you was going to eat my coot? Like, didn't you DM me and say that you wanted to eat my coot or whatever like that? And then Lucky said, absolutely, like, that's what I said. But the issue is, you know, I was only trying to work with you. I wasn't trying to work with you or whatever like that. And she said, girl, but here go Blueface now. She like, but girl, I won't have no issue with you working with my nigga. Like, why would I have a BIT? Why would I have an issue with a BIT that's trying to pay my nigga? Like, what is the thing about that? And I really think this white girl said the word nigga. I really do. I really do. I know she didn't say man. Maybe she did, but I really feel like she didn't. And so Lucky looked at Jocelyn and she said, may I? And Jocelyn was like, well, I don't, what you mean, may I? She said, may I? And next thing you know, she just whop, baba, bop, or whop, bam, boom, in Miss Blueface's face, Miss Barbie's face, okay? She was ragging, tagging her, and I was so here for it. I was like, yes, decked her dead in the face. Now, I did see in the preview, Miss Barbie did get that lick back. Miss Barbie did for sure got that lick back off of Lucky. She did, and it seems like she's gonna try to fight her again at a later time. She is so pressed by this girl. But you know, it's funny because she also, earlier in the episode, we saw where Barbie was talking to Chanel and said that if Lucky tried to fight her, she was like, I'm going to hit her with the boom, 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 boom. And you didn't do that, okay? Because she wop, bop, loop, bopped you the first time. And then when you saw her like paying attention to security, you ran over there and you hit her. So you definitely got one in. But you know, the entire show is a mess, you know? I'm going to try to continue to stay entertained and come to you guys with more reviews about it. But you let me know your thoughts about the overall review, and let me know your thoughts about the show Jocelyn Cabaret. Are you guys watching the show? Let me know your comments. Who are you liking? Who are you not liking? Let me know down below. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.